Sure, go ahead.
Did you start?
Oh, no way. When I say go ahead, go ahead.
Carthel, you are so fucking fat that you
Go
could be
ahead,
used
do.
as a tub.
Instead
Go
of fucking
ahead.
insulting you, just start off. Oh my
Go
god.
ahead.
Wait a second. Wait, wait.
Golden,
Carthel,
shut the fuck
listen, you piece of shit. Carthel, you...
Bro.
You took more from
Bro,
me.
go ahead.
Listen,
Bro,
we gotta-
I told
we never
you.
planned these
I
correctly,
told you.
Carthel.
Do. Go
We never
ahead.
planned
What does
these
go ahead
correctly.
mean? What does... What does
Listen
go
here,
ahead
you-
mean? What does go ahead mean? What does go ahead mean? Welcome to the podcast.
Shut your bitch ass up, you white mother. Okay, so, and, yeah, hello, welcome to episode...
I
14.
14? 14. 14?
14.
14.
Episode 7 times 2, yep, today we're in, Dream Train's world by, let's see who the fuck made this, Kai Raya.
I should probably turn down the music. This is probably copyrighted.
Yeah.
Very
Yeah,
complicated.
what do you think I did? Anyway, today
We're gonna get a
we
copyright
have
claim. Fuck.
2 people we've seen before, Dumbass Bone and Pillar. However, we got 3 more guests from our friend group. Cool people, we got Innocent Bean, 1, Dusk
They're in
Shine,
our friend group.
and Salem Hard. They go to
We got bitch 1, 2,
Snowden's
and
quite a
3.
bit.
Okay.
Shut your bitch ass.
We got
So
midget one,
anyway, in
midget
this
two, midget
episode, Cathal stupidly and retardedly
Huh?
made Funny Bone
Get back into the basement.
the host.
You
That man right
promised me
there,
Potholes.
Cuphead, yeah, he's host.
Hi, Cuphead.
You promised me Potholes.
And he better have a
bitch.
topic, otherwise I'm ripping his cock
So I
off,
don't
shoving
have
up
to.
his ass.
So I don't have to teach you how to suck. Right.
I wasn't listening to that conversation. The first thing is here, I'm gonna teach you how to suck.
Yeah. I would say I don't know what
Short
happened.
hair, but then short hair's annoying because I can't just like go, oh.
You guys got a story to tell!
I heard short hair.
You got stories to tell before he goes with this?
Hold on.
No.
I wish I could bitch smack you.
You guys got stories to tell before he puts up his thing?
Hold on. I'm host.
No, yeah, your host, shut the fuck up. Your topic will come soon. You got any stories to tell? Guests?
I think I have.
You
some
make him
stories.
host, but you're really pulling all the decisions.
I didn't do
Who's
jack
host
shit.
here?
He made him
A bit
host.
of what kind of story it is, or yeah.
Make him be anything.
Yeah, if you have a story,
You
speak
made me
up.
host.
You wanted to be.
Oh, I have a story from like the other day.
Sure.
I have my milk story.
Oh no.
Go on. Tell it to the viewers.
You know what? Yours sounds really okay. Yours sounds really goddamn interesting. I want to hear about this.
Are you picking them up?
No, you already know about
Yes. Women, am I right?
One person already knows about it. No one cares.
Woman, God.
We don't
Us
know
at the
about
Squabbling
it.
Middlers, we
Oh, sorry.
respect
No.
women.
Shut up,
But they
Tell
they're
the
very
story.
useful for cooking, though.
Pillar. Shut
You
up,
go
bro.
first.
What?
You're
What?
literally black.
Okay.
Don't want to hear it.
Oh, fine,
Which one of you wish to go?
don't want to.
You're green.
This is an amazing
Never
start to
mind,
the
you're
episode.
green.
I'll basically tell a story. I'll tell a story. This
Tell
one,
a story.
Because this one doesn't
I'm
want to
gonna
go
go
ahead
turn
and
on
tell a
Quest now.
story. This one doesn't want to go ahead and tell their story, so they're
Smelly.
wanting me to go
The
ahead.
host
This
fucking.
one is this one is
No,
like
he didn't.
a,
No, he
was
responded.
here.
Okay.
This one's like a middle school story, and it's centered around my friend named Melanie. And all I'm just
Melanie
gonna say is
from
that
SMG4.
okay, so how I met my friend, how I met her, is that sometimes, like usually, like we would have to pass over to other classes and stuff like that once a period is over, blah blah blah. And so when I was getting my my stuff ready to go ahead, and I was like behind, Melanie came up to me and helped me grab my stuff, and she really liked my drawings, and she asked if I could do art for her, and I did. And after that, we became fast friends. And then, like, when eighth grade came and left, 9th grade started, things got weird. And I noticed that she changed a lot over the summer. She was not like bright as I remembered her, but she was very, very shady. To the point where she would drag my own older brother into her shenanigans. And the shit that she would pull was, it was concerning. There were times where, there were times that she would, fucking basically almost, hurt herself to try and get me on her side of things. And I had nothing to do because I was still I was like, what the fuck is going on? I didn't fucking, it didn't really register in my head that she was a loony until the day she got kicked out from my fucking school. And, so the way she got kicked out was because so how we knew was because our principal barged into our math class that we were in the middle of, and she was asking, whoever was friends with Melanie. I, for one, raised my hand because she was one of the ones that the principal would always see me hang out with her sometimes in the cafeteria. And so she pulled me aside and told me what happened. And what happened was, they found out that she had a hit list, and my brother and my brother's friends were on there. There was also another time. There was also. Oh wait, what?
Imagine wanting to kill people. Kind of loser action. Oh god.
Says the Dustin. So anyway,
I don't care.
There was also the time that she basically tried to proposition my brother behind the fucking school, and my brother noped the fuck out because he had a girlfriend. But we don't talk about that one because if we were to go down the shit that she would pull like that, I don't want to get into it. It's too grotesque, and I don't want to scar anyone here.
So wait.
No.
So when did this happen? What year did this happen?
This happened when I was through 8th grade to 9th grade. This was before I this was before, in the middle of my 9th grade year, I basically moved to an entire new school.
What year?
And
2017, 19, 12.
Around there, yeah, around there. I'm pretty sure.
I gave 3 options. What do you mean around there?
I'm not good with timestamps. Leave me alone. I'm trying.
You don't know when you're in grade 9?
What grade are you in now? What
grade
are you in now? What grade are you in now?
What grade are you in?
I'm in 11th. I was supposed to be in 12th,
2
but I
years
basically
ago
failed
then.
my year.
Damn.
There. No way.
Easy.
Oh, you don't have to be so.
It's 2020.
God damn.
Good.
Oh my god.
You're literally black.
But yeah, that was my story
wait,
with Melanie.
wait.
Fail grades?
Dude, shut up. I'm not
So
liking
wait,
you. I'm
did
not
Mel-
liking you
did-
anymore.
Yeah, in America you can
The
fail
so-called
and you get
Melanie.
put on another year because their
SMH.
system is
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
our school
Hey,
system compared to y'all's is fucking off, and I hate it.
Salem.
Imagine living in America.
Salem. This Melanie
What's that?
person, did they ever act on any of these hit lists?
Someone
No, she
that.
didn't. She was expelled and taken out of the school before she could do anything.
Well, that would.
How the fuck did they find the hit list? Did you just walk around and put it on the wall on the school advertisement? My hit list.
Okay. So about that, the way they found out her hit list, because this bitch was in 11th and 12th grade. But God, was she so fucking stupid? Because the way they found out was because that she fucking left it in the math class when we changed fucking periods, and some student was like, "What the fuck is this?" And so they brought it up to the principal. The principal fucking found out who it was because it had her name and last name on it.
Why would you do that?
I don't know.
Yo.
You gotta make sure to have your name on your hit list. You can't forget.
My
it.
middle school was fucking whack, bro.
Listen, okay.
Middle for me was
Listen,
fucking
viewers.
weird as shit.
Viewers, if you ever want to create a hit list, put your own name on there so you don't look sus. Keep that in mind. Anyway,
Yeah.
stories.
True.
Anyone else got more stories before anyone
Why are you
takes
telling
over?
people how to
This one
fucking
does.
successfully
This one
kill
does
people?
because this one wanted me to go first.
Hydrochlor.
Kids,
Alright,
don't
guys,
do
your
that.
turn. You're
laugh
put
like
on the
that,
spot. You
monkey.
have to tell the story or you will look
Oh,
bad.
I love milk.
Alright,
What?
bitch number 2, tell your story, please.
Shut up, you're
So-
what are you?
So I
get
went
back to the
swimming a little bit ago. Oh. I went swimming a little bit
Hi,
ago. Like
I'm
this
Sonic the
happened
Hedgehog.
about a week ago. And I went swimming with my mum. It was a good time. And you know how like after you go swimming, you get really hungry? The cafe was closed, but they had like
No.
fridges with food and drinks in them, like snacks. And I had my favorite brand of like pink milk. It's like strawberry milk in a carton, and it's the same stuff that I have in school because I do
Was it
love
named
my
Pink
pink
Sauce?
milk.
Question mark.
Just call it strawberry milk,
It
motherfucker.
might as well be.
So we got it. We yeah, it might
I
as
hope
well
you know
be.
that strawberry
'cause we
milk
got
you
it,
drink has corn in it.
and we got in the car. I put the straw in the carton. And I don't drink it with the straw. I just drink it straight out the carton. So I go to take a swig. It's sour and lumpy. The carton was I realized,
Wait a second. Wait.
and it was so
Oh, wait.
sour and
Wait.
lumpy. Oh.
Did you say that you put the straw in it?
And
What?
didn't drink from the straw?
No.
Did you
I-
put
I
the
just-
straw
Damn, you're
in it?
fucking stupid.
What is the significance of the straw then?
Because
So
you need a pierce.
Wait.
You need a pierce the
Wait,
cotton with the
wait.
straw.
But
Before you drink.
you could just open it. You can
It's a
open the
carton.
carton.
Open a carton.
Yes, you can.
Yes, you can.
I
What the
have the
fuck?
same cartons.
Maybe
at my
okay, but
school.
maybe like the
Different.
cartons in the UK are probably different from the cartons in US probably.
Wait,
Yeah,
wait,
British
wait,
cartons. They have like
I
these
have...
little foil stuff on them.
Like a metal,
Oh, I
like
would
a
say
metal
something racist
circle
right
on
now,
it that
but
you
I
have to
can't.
pierce
Careful,
with the straw.
you doing okay over there? I haven't done anything.
Oh,
It's
I have a
sour
story.
and
Hmm.
Multiple
Shut the
ones.
fuck up, shut up.
Okay.
Shut up.
Okay, well, okay.
Shut up.
Wait, guys, I want to bring something up
bitch
real
number
quick.
3 say one first.
No, let Pillar, shut. Okay, listen.
Dude, you're literally.
While you were saying that, Pillar, wait. Pillar, did you say strawberry milk contains corn?
Yes.
How to porn?
What?
How to porn?
Wait,
No,
does it
no,
go
like,
for
genuine
every
question, how to
strawberry
porn?
milk anyone
How
has?
to porn.
Huh?
How to
I heard
porn?
how to porn. What do you mean?
How to porn? How to porn?
How to porn? Get a camera, get me.
No.
That's it. Okay, whatever you say, Golden.
Maybe if
Whatever you
want
say,
to
Golden.
double the money, bring another person
Get
in.
away from me, you boo-boo.
Whatever you say,
What about
Golden.
adding another person on top of
But
that?
there's corn
No.
in strawberry
We
milk.
don't go there.
Wait,
We
what?
don't. Please.
In the Americas, we
Ugh,
have
Tails, come
small,
here.
We have
Ugh.
small, like we have small little cartons of milk at our schools and in our grocery stores. And if you read the ingredients in them, it has
I
corn
have a
in it.
question.
And
I have a
all of them.
question. I have a question. Who
Shut-
fucking asked? Just genuine
Me,
question.
I
yeah.
asked. I'm listening
No,
to
you
him.
asked? Wait, you exist? I didn't know that. I didn't even know that until now.
Oh my god!
You wouldn't be.
The reason
you
you're
wouldn't be
here,
in the-
bitch.
I'm blocking you.
You
know what,
wouldn't
Golden?
be
I'm
in this
blocking you.
episode
I'm
if he
blocking
wasn't
you.
here.
SMH.
I'm blocking you. I blocked him.
Blocking you.
I blocked him
Blocking
for, I
you.
blocked him for
I'm
like a
block-
millisecond.
SMH.
I'm
This is off my
blocking him
favorites
for
list
invading my
now.
personal
This is not
space.
rec room. This is not rec room.
I blocked him for invading my personal space.
Yeah,
Innocent, what
Golden,
do you-
get out of my fucking personal space, you
I'm
bitch.
gonna. we're
Hey,
about to-
Innocent,
Okay.
you forgot the
Bitch
A
number
in
3, tell
Malden.
your
They
story.
replaced the O
You
with an
see,
A.
I do not know how to spell.
They are
Malden?
copying and
Okay, so
molding.
anyway,
Go ahead, tell your story.
yeah, there's corn in strawberry milk in supposedly America. Hopefully only America.
I mean, it's like how
Okay,
America.
Innocent.
I was gonna say it's how America uses the protein
Bitch.
from soured milk in their chocolate.
Numero 3. Tell your story, please. Where's
Get the
Dusk?
fuck off my chips, Nick.
Did Dusk leave?
No, Disc.
No,
No,
I
Disc.
think we would've gotten
Dusk
a
went.
notification. Yeah, we
Dusk
would've
went.
gotten
AFKs because they're going to get some pasta.
Underground.
They'll be right back.
Ah,
Oh, no,
pasta,
they
of
went
Pasta,
course.
more like
Okay, innocent.
Oh,
Your turn.
But Innocent,
What?
do you have any stories to tell?
Huh? Wait, my left hand can
can
do
tell a
expressions?
story about how
Huh?
you
Wait, no,
died.
I did
Also,
finger
look on
gun
your
for a
favorite
point
character.
second. Did finger.
That could be one, I guess.
Put the look on your
But,
favorite
like,
character.
Sonic, they're like-
story
Does
that
Lego
just
Sonic.
got oofed.
Wait, no, it doesn't.
I guess you almost died. Yeah, go ahead. If you want, you could go ahead and tell that story.
So which one? Do I tell the one at school or the one that happened recently?
What was the one that happened at school?
What the fuck is Lego Sonic doing here?
Oh, you need to tell me that one, actually.
Shut up.
Bro, you're blocking the guests,
Okay.
fat ass.
Good.
So I was feeling fine at school the whole time, and then suddenly,
Sit on this
when I was
side.
in maths, I was like, I don't feel so good. So I have this like timeout pass thing where I can take a timeout from class, and I was like, yeah,
Welcome
sir,
back.
can I have a timeout? I was completely out of it, by the way. I ended up going in the corridor. Everything started going all fuzzy and black.
Oh.
And that means that I was passing out basically. And I kind of just passed out in the corridor in front of a teacher. And when I woke up, so they gave me some water. And I couldn't actually stand or anything because apparently my iron levels were really low, and so was my blood pressure, which also meant that I had not enough oxygen to my brain, and that's why I passed out.
The fuck did you do beforehand?
Well,
'Cause I
basically, I
blanked out
didn't
for half
drink
of that
any
story.
water. So this is what happens. You should drink water, otherwise you'll flipping die.
Yeah.
Oh,
This is why
Stay
you tell me to
hydrated.
Don't drink too
hydrate,
much.
because
Don't drink
you're
too
just
much,
like me.
because
We
then they'll
both
go to your
we both have
lungs.
an iron deficiency.
You know,
So like you
I
need to
also
fucking take care of yourself.
You
gotta
I
drink water,
literally
but if
made
you
myself a
don't-
glass
you gotta
of
drink
water,
water,
and
but
I
if you
didn't
drink
bring
too
it
much, it goes to your
upstairs.
lungs
They
and
were
you
the fucking
drown.
midget group, like the midget gang. We're also
That's
the fucking
not how
iron
that
deficiency
works.
gang.
If you
I
drink too much
guess.
water,
Yes,
then
it
your blood
does.
vessels are just gonna pop.
Yes, it.
I ended up
Oh,
getting wheeled out
mentally
of school in a
stable and
wheelchair.
physically
Don't.
sta- like,
If you drink
stable,
too
so.
much water, it's not your
It-
lungs won't fill up. It's
it
just your
does
blood vessels will
'cause
pop
it
due to having
does.
too much water.
Guys, it does because it happened. Lick my fucking ball.
I haven't had any problems with like passing out. I do remember.
Oh
like,
wow,
I
our
do have,
guest,
like,
the
vertigo.
one, the guest you chose,
scarred.
seems
I
to
was
be
like-
dead.
Well, sorry,
I haven't
this
gotten
is
to
a
that
democracy.
Point. Oh god, I haven't gotten to
Hello,
that point
everybody.
where
My
Sorry,
name is
seems the guest you
Markiplier.
chose
Welcome
is
back to Five
But I
Nights
have
at
gotten to that
bitch.
point where I've developed like vertigo.
State
And
your
it's to a
business.
point where I would
So,
I actually said that it was one of
Black.
the best days at school because I
You
got
are the
wheeled
host.
out of school in a wheelchair. Oh, it's a thing.
Where
I
are we
don't think
supposed
it's
to
the
be talking
best
about
thing.
creativity and
I
shit?
don't think it's the best thing.
Yeah, but
When you're-
apparently
when
we
you
gotta-
literally
Go in a
almost
wheelchair,
died.
and they put me on a lift, and I got
We
sent
got this.
home, and I got to play
Alright, well,
Minecraft.
I think the story
Now-
ended. Didn't listen to the half of
It's
Innocent story. All I got was
time.
drink water,
God
and
damn
Hill
it,
is a
Innocent.
fucking dumbass. Okay,
I still
so
had
now that
to,
we're done with
like,
the
I had to-
guests, unless they
You
have
should
more
take,
stories,
like,
which
maybe
they
you
will
could,
not
like,
tell because we are
ask
done
your
with
mom,
them.
like,
I mean, the water thing
Funny
reminded
bone.
me.
for, like, iron deficiency.
Oh, I
The
do
water
have
thing
a
reminded me of how I
medication.
almost drowned my sister.
I got
medication
two different
too
types of
for, like-
medication.
What the fuck?
Why was it not you?
Huh? The thing is, okay. I can tell about it. I can talk about it. So the thing is, I'm in this what's it called? What the fuck? Bathhouse, yeah. So, you know,
Why were you so offended at yourself? What the fuck?
yeah. Okay, listen.
You
So,
sound so distraught.
so there's a small kiddie pool, right? There's a medium pool for like for old people to like, you know, train in. And to, like, do like water gymnastics, I guess. And there's like the big pool where everyone goes to, right? My sister, I think she was 4. She was in the kiddie pool, and I was maybe what, 8, 9, and I was at the big pool, right?
Hmm.
And I thought that my sister could stay afloat in the lowest level because it goes deeper and deeper, the big pool, because it goes from you can be able to stand.
Pools work.
Yeah. So I grabbed her and I went to the big pool, and I plopped her down. I plopped her down in the pool. Right? She was floating for a bit, and I thought she would, oh, she can float.
She was
in the
floating
pool.
for a bit until she started sinking.
Yeah. She was floating
she
for a
floating
bit.
until she didn't.
Yeah. She just went down. Oh, I got scared, so I picked her up, right? And she's coughing, she's crying, she's bawling her eyes out.
Them?
I mean, they just plopped down right in front of me.
Forgot that she can't breathe underwater.
Yeah, dumb bitch forgot. So she just plopped in front of me, right? Just which for me was just grab her up instead of diving down after her, But for her, it was the kind of a traumatic experience. I don't know if she remembers that still. I remember that because I remember an old lady staring at me and was like, "That was not a smart choice." I was like, "What?" Come on!
Yeah. Come on! Any swimming pool? Do I have any swimming pool stories? Because now that we brought up swimming,
Swimming pool.
there's probably a couple somewhere. Yeah, any swimming pools? Oh yeah, I got a vacation story. Okay. Stop having an orgy over there, trying to keep this PG-13. So... Stop clapping my cheeks, that falls under the category of PG-18. Sorry. Vacation story. So, I've gone vacation a couple places. I've gone Ireland, I've gone Turkey, I've gone Bulgaria. However, Turkey, I love water parks. When it comes to any place, I love water parks. And in Bulgaria, amazing whirlpool. They had their own tropical forest in there. However, my feet did need a band-aid after some skin ripped off because the ground was legit scorching my feet. Concrete isn't good with heat.
Yikes.
That was period, and I couldn't wear my Crocs either because you can't slide down with Crocs for some reason. So then, if I wanted my Crocs, I had to have to wait in the queue for the water slide, go all the way up to the top of this 50-foot tower, grab the Crocs, and either walk down awkwardly with my Crocs through all the people waiting in the line, or I just wouldn't get my Crocs. So I had to burn my feet and step in the shade.
Man lost
I got my Crocs at the end of the session. So, but that wasn't the story. The story is Turkey. I'm tell Turkey. No, I might have been in a bad place of Turkey. Probably was in a bad place of Turkey. Turkish people have amazing ice cream, I will say that. Vanilla. Fucking one of the best out there. But their water parks can suck my dick. We got this one guy who seemed cool and chill came up like a vacation guy. He comes to you and tells you about these different vacation spots over the country, you love this, top class vacations with the most fun for the family. This guy seemed cool. He seemed like the Tony Stark type of guy. And brought up this book. We found multiple places. Only one was good, which is where we were driving on jeeps, and we had to shoot other jeeps with water guns. I got dual-wield water guns and shoot the driver of another jeep. Almost caused a crash.
Yeah,
I was happy. Everyone was but the driver, but hey. Whatever. I got to shoot someone. But, the water park. He asked him specifically about water parks. And, we got this entire van taxi for us to get there. Lazy River, it's big! There's 10 slides, 5 swimming...
I can't even hear you.
We paid 80 bucks for
Bro,
3 slides
listen,
and a
no.
swimming pool.
20 seconds before, we couldn't hear jack shit because of his audio
We
distortion.
couldn't hear jack shit, you fucking cut off.
His audio
Your
distortion
microphone
removed.
your mouth would...
Is it-
Can you fucking not? Thank you.
I can't.
But, well, it's deleting our audio! But, yeah, we paid 80 bucks. Most of the money probably went to the fucking taxi, if anything. The taxi it's like a FBI van. And then the rest, 3 slides, a swimming pool. 80 bucks. 50 bucks probably went towards the taxi to get there. 20-minute drive. We could have fucking walked there. Turkey. Find a good place. Hotel was good, I will say. There was more swimming pools in the hotel than the fucking water park. However, ice cream was good. Cocktails were good. I don't know if it was alcohol or not.
Cock?
I don't know if they gave me alcohol.
Golden
Tasted
loves
good.
Turkish cock.
Tails?
However,
God, give me strength.
What the fuck? It's like genuine. Just genuinely. What the fuck?
shut the fuck up, you coughing ass bitch.
Nigga, you sound like a fucking.
Motherfucker is lung cancer. Okay, Turkey, find a good place there. And if some guy who's brown, has a beard, and is in the main lobby where all the iPhone chargers are, if some brown guy comes up to you with a book, don't trust him. Don't trust the brown guy with the book. If he tries to sell you a vacation spot, don't listen to him.
What? What's the problem?
I'm gonna edit that out. I'm gonna personally just put a censor over it. Gonna put a censor over that one. I'm gonna put a censor over you for the whole video, don't worry. You'll just be censored permanently. But yeah, funny bone, I'm the editor now, I can do what I want.
Oh shit.
Starting today! Hopefully, when he sends me the recording anyway, I want to get into editing, and I will do that. I
It
will
would
be
have
the
been
editor from
funnier.
now on.
It would have been funnier for him. It would have been
Just fucking-
funnier if
just
all of
straight
a
up
sudden he
delete
just
me,
stared
bro.
at you, was quiet for 5 seconds, and then just said "fuck."
Nah, joke's ruined now, you can't do it, it won't be funny. Okay, well, anybody got stories before Funny
I've
Bone
got-
finishes? Anyone got stories before the introduction is over?
Oh yeah, I've got a story.
This was
Yeah,
an introduction.
thing-
Are you fucking kidding?
Yep. Yeah, we haven't even gone to the podcast yet. You haven't, we haven't gone to your hosting. This is just the introduction and small talk.
The thing is, okay, I've got 2 stories. One about recent school, and the other one where I pushed my body to the limits, and just with will, okay. The thing is, I'll talk about this. So, on this one day, my mother told me, "Hey, set an alarm on your phone because you have to wake up 7 in the morning, eat like genuine breakfast, come down to to my workplace, and I'll take you up to the hospital to get your monthly medication, right? Because I take monthly medication. I have a chronic disease. So
Oh my god.
the thing is, I have to get a genuine breakfast, right? Because the medicine I take monthly can fuck me over big time. If anything, it can kill me, right? So here's the thing. I forget to set an alarm, right? So I sleep until 8. My mom come crashing into my room, yelling me to wake the fuck up and get off my ass because it's a doctor's appointment. I have to get there in time. So I, out of shock, I put on my I take off my PJs, I put on my clothes, and I get off. We're out, right? No breakfast. I'm still, buddy.
Oh,
Okay, no breakfast, and and I've just woken up. I'm in the state of shock because my mom came in yelling, right? So I'm in the car, right? And my mom goes like, she's complaining, she's yelling at me, and I'm just sitting there like half dead.
We get it. You like
Right.
Friday Night Funkin'. Stop playing a Sans Chromatic, bro.
And when we get to the hospital,
Shut up.
she goes like, should I get something from the vending machine? And I say no. So I don't know. I deny.
You said this could kill you, and you need to have proper breakfast. You skipped breakfast, forgot to put the alarm, is an hour late, and you say no to food when it could save your life?
Listen.
my
Here's the thing.
fucking
Here's the thing.
And you
You
go to
become
college at
stupid
the
in
age of
5
16 and could
seconds,
take a
bro.
test,
Whoa.
finish the whole year, and you say no to food that would save your life.
Listen. Like,
Oh, well,
here's the thing.
Carthel. See you in hell, dog.
I get to the hospital, and they hook me up to this IV machine that's gonna drop the medicine into my bloodstream, right? So I'm holding it, and I'm walking to the area where me and my mother is gonna be sitting in on some couches, right? I've been feeling a bit dizzy, right? And when I get to the couches, my mom looks at me. She goes like, "You are gonna pass the fuck out, okay? I can see it. You're yellow, right?" And I'm like, "Man, Mom, I'm brown." so I'm holding the IV, right? And I'm gonna sit down, right? I take a step, bro. I'm telling you, it felt my vision blurry, and I saw darkness creeping in, right? Out of sheer spite,
no.
and my will to, as a teenager, to prove my mom wrong, I didn't pass out of sheer will to prove my mom wrong, that I'm not gonna pass the fuck out and die in front of her. I sat down and just kept my composure throughout the whole thing, throughout the hour I was getting the IV and feeling like I was gonna pass it. Out of sheer will, I was just sitting there, gritting my teeth, keeping myself awake. Bro, that was okay. For me, it was a kind of an interesting feeling. Like, okay, it was like on a limbo. I felt I was gonna pass the fuck out. I felt how my head was getting numb, but my body, like, I'm disconnected from my body a bit, right? Like, it wasn't scary for me. It was interesting. I wanted to know more about it, so which is why I kind of let it be there, you know. But I fucking powered through it, dude. Like, that whole half an hour or an hour of me just sitting there with the IV thing, and the nurse coming checking up on my, like, blood pressure.
Still,
You know, on blood pressure, and she's checking up on it. She goes, yeah, "That's really low. Are you good? You might have to lay down." And I'm like, "I am good." I'm sitting there with my vision almost fully black.
I am good.
You know?
I am God.
I don't need your
I want a fist
I know.
fight.
I'm just saying, my vision is almost
I
fully black.
live.
Like, you know when you're sitting down,
When it comes to your mental health.
like, you know when you're sitting down
Sorry,
and you
not your
stand up
mental,
too
your
quickly, and
physical.
your vision just collapses real quick, like you lose your blood from your head. That will fucking happen.
Yeah.
But that's just lingered for an hour, you know. But then of course, I had problems walking, but I kept my fucking composure. I was doing the Dr. Livesey stride with that, bro. I was going right through, right? Right.
This motherfucker.
Wake the fuck up, Pillar! Wake up!
She pulls out the
Time
IV
for
and
school.
stuff like that, and we get out, and I'm sitting in the car, right, and we go home. Right when we go home, bro, you don't know how much I started putting food inside of
Why
me,
are
bro. I
lights
went
so
in
fucking
gulking.
Oh my god!
I was consuming everything. Oh,
You shoved one food in one end and
Okay,
the food in
look.
the other end, so you can get double food at the same
and
time.
I may be extremely physically weak, but that might be the most badass feeling I've felt in my life, where I genuinely told my body, "You're not gonna fucking give up on me now, okay? We're staying here an hour until we get home with no support, no nothing, no water, no anything. You winning an hour. We're not gonna pass the fuck out. I'm gonna prove my mom wrong." It was the most badass
This
feeling I had in
motherfucker
my
was
life.
ready to fist fight God.
What the fuck is? Okay,
This motherfucker
I'ma
was
just
ready
say
to
this.
fist fight
You
God,
thought-
and if
okay,
he
you
did
thought-
pass
you
out,
thought that you... Oh my gosh. Sorry, go ahead.
if he did pass out, he was ready to fight his conscience to the death because they betrayed him.
And was about to last breath that shit.
I'm proud. I'm proud, Cathal.
Shut the
Well,
Also, extra respect for proving your mother wrong.
yeah, that's quite one
I
of the few
love
things.
doing that.
Yeah. What more? Oh yeah. The thing is, you probably guys don't know, but as I explained, chronic disease. I get inflammation in my rectum. Basically, I poop blood very much.
Diarrhea.
Yeah, diarrhea, poop blood. It's gonna stay with my entire life.
Just like that one clip from that Vanos episode with Killing Floor 1.
Yeah, I have to take like 5 pills a day and stuff, like a lot of medication, but it doesn't affect me that much. You know, I don't let it take me down. So the thing is, this story, funny story, kind of irritating, is recent. So on Wednesday, this week, I had PE, right? And on lunch break, I went home from college and I took out all my books from my backpack, put in my PE clothes and my computer in my backpack, right? So I get to school, I meet up with Potato Farmer, right? And we do a race to the PE, locker rooms. He almost wins the race because I'm so fast that I start fucking sliding on the floor of the college. Like, bro, you know when Tom is running around the corner and he's like fucking doing 1,000 steps per mile when he's turning around the corner. Like he's kind of that was me. I was like, you know, and right. I'm faster than Potato Farm. Potato Farm might have fucking muscled for days, but I'm faster than him in acceleration. But so yeah, we get to the locker rooms. I win the race, but the race is still like who gets out of the bathroom first. You know, changing wise. What I do is that when I opened my backpack to take out my PE clothes, I took out my laptop, my computer, right? And I put on my PE clothes, and I put away my normal clothes inside of my backpack, but I forgot to put the laptop inside of the backpack, and I walked out. By the way, PE class is the last class I have on Wednesday. So yeah.
Wow, you're stupid.
And PE class where we're outside, or having the class, and I had the idea of it's the last class. I can just go home with the PE clothes on when I'm sweaty. I can just go home, take a shower, stuff. So I go home, do that, take a shower. The next day, it's Thursday. I begin at 1 p.m. Right, and when it's 12, I pack my things up, and I can't find my computer. I'm like, okay, where is my computer? I look around, I scrounge around, I look everywhere in my room. I can't find it. Okay, where the fuck could it be, right?
Keep crying, bitch.
So what I do, I run to school,
Bro.
right? And the only moment I remember is I remember me putting away my PE clothes and taking out my computer out of there.
My sister's music.
I mean, they're just clapping each other's cheeks.
Oh, no, I'm
I'm
used to this.
beating
I'm
the
used to
fuck
them
outta him.
doing that. However, over there, though, innocent. If the music's too loud, you turn it down.
Can't really
Yeah,
hear
you guys
much
are lo-
because her sister's having a party downstairs, so she can't really hear.
Oh,
Oh,
Yeah, but that's why they're whispering.
So
Sorry
it's
about that.
outside,
Kill
but
them all.
she's got her music on blast.
get rid of the music. Storm in
Oh, let me
there.
just turn up my volume.
I forget
that'll
you
probably
have
help.
something.
Cool.
I always think you're
So
like-
basically-
Wow, Gunther, you are so stupid.
well,
Oh,
like
yeah.
Thursday, I went back to the PE bathroom that I was in, and both doors are open. Like there were two doors for the bathrooms, and both of them open. I look in, nothing's in there, right? Nothing is in the bathroom I was. So I was like, okay, what the fuck could it be? So I go to the security, and I check up on them. I go like, okay, hey, have you gone on a computer, perhaps? They go like, no. I'm like, okay. I go to the cleaning employees, and I quote unquote, I knock on their door and walk in. It's not like the door was already open and there was no employee in there, and I just snuck in and started scrounging around in their stuff and walked out as if nothing happened. So nothing's there, and I go to my supervisor and I tell her, hey, I think I lost my computer, and I assume someone took it because apparently the security and the cleaning employees don't seem to have it. She goes like, okay, I'll send a message to the IT that they'll have to block your account and block the computer to be accessed, right? So type your name here. I'll type my name, and she sends the mail to him, right? And she goes like, okay, I'll contact you by your phone number, probably today. The same day she doesn't contact me. The other day goes by. I go meet her again, and I go like, hey, any information? She goes like, yeah. The IT said, whoops, that's bad. He blocked your account. I'm like, okay. What should I do? She goes, go look with the IT. You have to you have to write on a paper that you'll have to pay for the whole thing, and you'll have to what's it called? And do a police report if someone has possibly stolen it. I was like, okay, that's lovely. So I go there, right, and I wait like half an hour until the motherfucker pops up, right? I knock on his door, and he pops out, and I go like, hey, it's me, Carthel. He's like, you're Carthel. Have you lost a computer? I'm like, yeah. I've lost one. Well, someone's probably stolen it. And I give him my 3 reasons. Okay, it might be home, somewhere I don't know, or a student has taken it, what's it called? Some in the employees has it. He goes like, "Oh, well, I have it here. I just forgot you. I just forgot, that I just forgot Carthel is Carthel." Okay, this motherfucker. Okay, look.
Huh?
This motherfucker, on my laptop, he had a small post-it like a post-it paper, written with my name and last name, right? And he got the mail on Thursday saying that I lost my computer. This guy doesn't put 2 and 2 together that me who has lost my computer and him who has my computer, perhaps he could give it to me on the same day. Instead, he who has the computer, who knows I have lost computer, he blocks it, and decides to and decides to make me go to him so he can scold me. Apparently, a teacher found it in the bathroom. Okay.
So, teacher found computer, gave it to him, didn't think he could give it to you in the same day, blocked it knowing it was a student's, and then he scolded you?
No, look. Teacher
him not giving it back.
Teacher gave him the computer,
Pillar,
right?
what the fuck did you send in the group chat?
And when you open the
fuck is
laptop, you can see my
that?
full name and last name.
Watch the
So
whole
he
thing.
probably did that, and he
Watch the
wrote
whole
on a
thing.
paper
Okay.
on it, like a note, like Carthel's computer, right? He gets a mail from my supervisor that I have lost my computer. What he types to her is that, "Oops, I don't have it.
This shit
I'll
sounds
block
like a
his
fucking
account."
monochromatic, bro.
He somehow forgets that the computer he just got was mine,
Sounds
Turn
like
into
he's
a
going
car.
Bro,
Sounds like he's going to.
and he decides to
Fucking
block.
more
Okay,
memory loss than Philip.
the only reason you block a computer from being used is in fear of someone else using it for nefarious reasons. But he had it the whole time.
Hey, 1v1.
And he blocked it.
Right now.
When it was in his own office.
bruh.
1v1
And I
makes
get
sense
there,
to me.
and he scolds me. And I'm like, dude, you could have
What
just
do you
given
mean?
me it on the same day. Because you got it, right? It's the
Wait,
most
repeat that.
irritating shit
Did you
I've been
say that to
I've been through.
Wait.
Well, I didn't
why the
say it to
fuck
him,
did I just get
but I was
irate
like,
for, why did
like
your voices
I just
become
kept my
loud
mouth
as
shut
shit?
because I just want my
What the
computer
fuck?
and go to class. Like that's what I really want.
God. So stupid. So they didn't give it to you on the same day.
Okay, getting game.
Jeez.
Because
I really
he's
You
wonder
guys got any
the fucking
stories?
mental
Anyone got any
gymnastics of
stories?
that.
I don't know.
I do.
Go ahead.
All right. This was a.
Daisy shall give his story
This is
last.
another school story because the school stories I have are the most actually entertaining ones that I do when I'm not in school, especially when it's me in middle school. So when I was in this was in 5th, 6th grade, around there, 5th, 6th grade, and usually when after lunch, I would go outside, me and my classmates would go outside because usually there are specific days, usually on Wednesday and Friday, that we get to go outside and have a little bit of free time before we go to our next class. And so we're doing as what young kids would do, just play tag, draw, stuff like that, play basketball, the usual. And so I was playing tag with my friend, with one of my friends. And I was running away from them. But I'm just gonna note this. The outside of the school is very unfinished and has a lot of potholes. And
Has a little what now?
potholes are
Potholes.
basically little holes that basically they're kind of sink into the ground, so they're basically caved in.
Okay, good. I didn't
But
hear
you
what I heard.
can't really see them
Yeah.
because they're covered in the grass. So I was basically running around, and then as I was running, I felt my right foot hit a pothole, and the earth basically caved in. And as I was falling, I hear a loud crack where my ankle was. And all I remember was me screaming and crying in pain, and my friends having to lift me up by lift me up and help me, like I'm holding onto them by their shoulders and stuff like that, and limp back to class. While my teacher grabbed my phone from my book bag, gave it to me, so I could call my parents that I broke my ankle. And the next thing I knew, and literally, this is like an effect, like it was no longer than 5 minutes do I see them running into my class, burst through the door, and help me get up. And okay, so I don't have that much respect for my dad because of a lot of reasons. And so I couldn't stand up. I couldn't stand up from my seat. I was like, every time I would move, it was just another pinch of pain, and I hated it. And my brother was there trying to comfort me, and was also like on the phone with one of his other school friends that he knows that is in the school to help me as well. And so my dad decided to say fuck it, because he has an injury on his neck from when he got surgery for chemotherapy and stuff like that. And so he lifted me up, and I know back then I was overweight. I still am, but I was more overweight than I was right now. And so he lifted me up, he grabbed me, took me in his arms, and I was so scared of, I didn't want to put my arms around his neck because I knew it would hurt, but he insisted on doing so because he didn't want me to fall and end up hurting my leg again. And so I was basically carried from the school all the way to the principal's office to go to my car to drive to the hospital. And once we got to X-ray back, it was a chip of a bone chip that fucking was knocked out of place. That was basically like that. And even though it was a small chip, it hurt like a bitch. But at least
smallest thing.
yeah.
Sometimes
And at least after that, I got a really cool tie-dye cast, and I was basically strolled around in a wheelchair by my friends, and it was really fun. It was really fun to be wheeled around by my friends and stuff like that. But it was not fun having fucking pain whenever I tried to adjust myself, in the seat, because I would usually almost slip out, and I had to adjust myself.
Am I high or am I...
And yeah, and it took me a long time to get used to the crutches too. So yeah, it was not fun. Don't be like me. Please, please be careful of where you land.
Yes,
Be
you
careful,
should have
Potholes.
rolled.
I mean, you reminded me of
Lovely, that bone, that did bring up a memory from a while ago about when I broke my arm. This was in 2013. I was in primary school. This is before my primary school got rebuilt, so it was old school. I was 6. I broke my left arm at the age of 6. And I went to the nurse's office, and whenever you break a bone, you're not supposed to move it. Just keep it in the position where it hurts the least, also known as just L, the L, 90 degree, like this.
Mm.
You're not supposed to move
What the
it.
fuck is my
This-
accent fucking on?
This nurse, this
Hilarious.
dumb
Your audio fucking up
bitch,
too.
tried
Voice
to
sound like-
force me. I told her, I broke my arm, it hurts,
you
I
get,
broke my
raped,
arm, I can't
10
move it.
minutes ago?
This fucking bitch tried to force me to
What the fuck is
move
going
it
on with my audio?
straight. Let me tell you, horrible idea. That will fuck up your arm even more. That could grind your bones against each other and permanently damage it. They were a nurse. They were qualified. Yet they told me to force myself to move my arm straight where it was most painful. I didn't do it, of course, because even though I was young, I had common sense. However, guess what she did to help?
Oh no.
what every nurse does. Gave me a glass of water.
What the fuck?
Gave me a glass of water, sent me home. And tried to force to move my arm straight. Very good teacher. Very good nurse, I know. Water, it
I'm
saves
gonna give
everything.
you
You have
a
a crack in
fucking
your neck
glass
and it's
of-
pounding like this. You're paralyzed. Give him a cup of water.
Wow.
It works all the time, except not for me. When they tried to fucking break my arm even more at the age of 6, I was fucking traumatized. I broke my arm. What'd they do? Nothing. Very useful. Wow. Anyway, yeah, small story I just remembered from like 8 years ago because of you having a chip, breaking an ankle. Tried to remember what you were talking about chip.
I mean,
Yeah, it was just a
Anyone
Is
else
it-
got a
at,
story?
I mean, at least it's not like minors who just didn't give 3
No one would.
shits. At least they gave 3 shits when I broke my rib. I got a crack in my rib.
Oh yeah, you cracked me. Wait. Pretty sure you told that story.
They never
with
talk
the
Yeah, I
question,
told
right?
this. I'm not gonna repeat it.
They never talk you say that, Flair.
Yeah.
But okay.
Did I tell the story?
Huh?
I have to mention it. I forgot what it was. Go on.
The potholes. Actually reminded me because when I was like what 9, 8 years old, you know, out in the playground, right, at school, me and 3 of my friends decided to go to this. There was this like big sand place where like you can like climb up on like these small buildings and stuff like that, you know, and we decided to make a trap, right? Where we all of us got a shovel and started digging. Like we started just fucking digging and hauling. Right? We made a fucking it was a small hole, like diameter wise, but it was deep. Okay? We hit rock bottom. Right?
Oh.
And we decided to cover it with like leaves and stuff and leave it, right? And leave it like that. Next thing we know, we hear a teacher
The leaves
screeching.
now fall into the hole. Did you know? Did the leaves now fall into the hole?
Oh,
What did you do to
God.
keep it up? Sticks.
Sticks, yeah. We used sticks and papers.
Ah.
No, yeah, we used papers because we didn't know how to stack.
Papier-mâché.
We didn't
used
know how
some
to like
other
stack
plots.
them correctly, so we used like a kind of a. We had to like cut the paper in small pieces. The teacher did like notice us like doing this fucking handicraft unga bunga shit, but they just assumed it was us being, because we were just noticed as being like the kids who was fucking most likely the Stone Age type of kids. Because okay, first, I mean they're not wrong. I mean they're not okay. First, I trick like 5 people in my school into believing some evil fairy has like dropped a treasure in the schoolyard, right? I've talked about this, how I made up a map and everything.
Yeah.
And then
you remember.
and then fast forward 2 years where I literally start a war between the guys and the girls in my class, where we take over like the spots, and I have a whole documentary about that. In one of the episodes, in the end, I show like the whole battlefield. But they're not wrong. They were unga bunga. And as said, a teacher screeched after that when we were, let's say, we were done with our trap and we walked away. I don't know what kind of damage we did.
What? Did you not see the
Oh,
teacher
no.
again?
Goodness.
And when we saw them again,
The teacher went to Wonderland.
Yeah, how'd they look? How'd they act?
I mean, they were fine, but like, I don't know what kind of, like, if they like scraped up their knee,
They have a cast on?
No, last time I met them, at least.
Are they a skinwalker by any chance? Did
I
they
don't
die
know.
that night and Skinwalker came by? Oh, free body. So this how it happened?
Ah, yes, they went to the back rooms by stepping into the hole.
Oh, he went that deep. Wow, that rock bottom was just the roof. They fell through the roof, that
That was one
fat
deep
ass.
hole.
Oh, I think we're 50
Did
minutes
they
in
not
or an
figure
hour
out it
in.
was you?
Nah. I mean, a teacher did try to stop us.
Okay.
I mean, yeah, we're 54 minutes in.
Well, the
mean-
introduction is still going, guys.
Yeah, I mean, one thing. I mean, okay, I've got a
The
quick
intro's
story.
still going,
The
guys.
introduction.
I've got a quick story.
That was
I
a
love
prologue,
me.
bro.
Okay, it's still it's the same year, right? Okay,
It's a part
Go
1
back.
and a part 2.
go back like a year or two, right? Maybe I was like 6 years old, right? And the whole class was outside playing, and it was raining, right? And we decided to make it's the same sand like it's the sand place where everyone was using shovels to make like these small like rivers, you know, from all the puddles, right? And we didn't have buckets to fill these rivers with water. My fucking smart ass brain, unga bunga child, takes off my shoe and fills it with water, walks and drops it in. Okay, I filled my shoe with the puddle. My shoe was
fired afterwards.
Well, let's say the teacher came to me, yelled at me, and I had and I walked barefoot all the way back to class and put my shoe in the dryer and then get dry after the day was done. I can tell you that. But
By any chance, did you get trench foot and had to get your foot cut off?
No. I mean, okay.
Check.
When I was 13.
No.
Listen. When I was 13, I got an ingrown.
Hey.
What? My foot is fine. Lick it.
No, check it. Try take it off. Try take like twist it off.
Here, lick.
Pull.
You would do. It's twisted.
That doesn't
Twix.
seem like that doesn't seem. Hey.
See, twist. Twist.
Hey!
What?
You're invading his personal space, sir. You're invading his
Kill
personal
you.
space,
Come
sir.
Holy fuck.
Oh my god!
Innocent, is that you? Was that innocent? Was that you?
Was that you?
This is the only one that flies like that. But continue.
Yeah. So like, okay. Flash forward, I'd say, like when I'm 12 years old, 13 years old, right? I think it's a combination of the worst things, right? I get an ingrown toenail, right, on my big toe, right? But this it's leaning to the side like that, like, you know, it's leaning to the side, but on the lower end, it's a whole fucking how do I say, bacterial mass was created. Like this yellow bacterial mass was created. Okay.
Like.
Pass.
Dislike. Okay. So this bacterial mass. Okay. I tried removing it, but apparently that was hooked onto the literal muscle of my toe. Okay. I couldn't remove it. You know. That was painful. Okay. So I actually stuck with it for, I think, 6 or more months, right? Because every time I told my mother about it, she went like, it's nothing. I told my dad, it's nothing, right? And I show it to my aunt, who's a nurse. She goes like, just apply some hand sanitizer on it, it'll disappear. I was like, okay, I do that. You know?
No, okay.
What?
Does it work? No.
Oh, it burns!
Put some hand sanitizer on your toe. Put some hand sanitizer on your toe.
Until my mother actually got some sense in it and was like, okay, let's go to the hospital. Let's check this out, right? And we go to the hospital and they check it out and they go like, oh, you have this thing. Like, you have this bacterial infection. I'm like, oh, okay, how do we take care of it? You have to get surgery. It's a light surgery, so it's not a big thing. You can do it here. I'm like, okay. So, go forward to the day where I'm going to have surgery, and I go there, right? And I'm laying down, right? And I see that they have 6 syringes. 6 fucking syringes. And my big toe is exposed. Okay.
How big?
Okay. They were metal, bro. Motherfucker. Okay, here's the thing. They stuck 6 metallic syringes into my big toe. It felt like it was going through the bone. Okay? 6 of them on different spots. Right? Okay, the 6th one didn't feel as much because okay, the reason we're doing that,
they're acupuncture.
Yeah, they were doing that to put in the medication to numb my toe. The six. Okay, I was clenching my mom's hand so fucking hard, like I was almost breaking her hand, and I was doing the nervous laughter while I was going like, you know, and the nurse has the audacity to go like, hey, stop, relax, stop flexing yourself. And I'm like, and I look at her dead in the eye, still having my maniacal laughter, you know, and okay, there was this nurse and there was this beginner nurse, right? And this beginner nurse, I think she knew more how to handle the situation, because she was looking at the older nurse who was like, "What the fuck are you saying to this kid? He's not gonna calm down, you know." So okay, they do the 6 syringes, and my toe is fully numb, and they take a scalpel and they just rip it off, rip off the fucking bacterial infection, you know, the fucking ecosystem that was living off my toe. So that's gone, you know. Literal ecosystem. It was yellow, was growing, was musky. I hated it. So it's gone. Yeah, but my toe is now forever just fucking bent like this now. You know, it's like the Leaning Tower of Giza now. So that's fucking something. But
Giza?
Yeah.
Did you say Giza?
Giza, Pisa, same thing.
My
Pizza.
friend. Yeah, it's Pisa. Giza is some guy that smokes in Britland.
What the fuck?
Britland.
Giza, okay.
Geezer
Giza.
is an old dude.
Oh, geezer. Okay.
Geezer's an old
Who
man.
smokes? They smoke.
It's the old
Giza
dude.
is an old smoker, right? It's a guy that smokes. Giza. Oh, look, it's a Giza.
I thought it was a
Are
guy
we
that
really
that
getting
smokes.
into the geezer lore?
I thought
Fuck,
it was
it's a guy that
drinks.
smokes, so Tilting Tower of Giza is just gonna be a fucking massive cigarette.
Tilting cigarette.
Fucking. Now that'd be over here. That'd replace Big Ben. But speaking of Big Ben, Doomsday. It's gonna happen in 2 days.
Oh yeah,
OMG,
yeah,
Doomsday.
guys. Guess who died?
Guys. There is no fairy. There is no tooth fairy. There is no Queen like.
I'm gonna title this video "God Save the Queen."
Guess who died? No, guess who fucking disappeared?
I don't know why it's such a big deal, honestly. I'm pretty sure that person got
well-
their own daughter-in-law killed on purpose.
Cry about it. Sans killed the Queen. Okay, so.
Don't kill the queen. It's canon.
Man, I never thought I'd see the day where Sans and the Queen would be correlated. Like, even
Yeah.
probably the government and the Royal Guard know about Sans being correlated to the Queen now. Fucking Toby Fox didn't think he'd get this far where he'd be related to the Queen in some sort of way.
We can at least be
God.
happy. Okay, guys.
Sans won the Tumblr Sexy Man contest.
Okay, guys. We can at least be happy
he
that she
did. What
didn't
the
die on 9/11. Then there would have been fucking more atrocious.
Rightfully so.
Wait, what day is it now? Yeah, it's 9/11 now. On my time. Rest in peace.
Holy shit, there's an airplane
Wait, it's
out.
9/11? I love 9/11.
It's 6:17 for me.
Holy shit, Big Ben! Wait, no, the Big Ben's on fire, playing food.
3:17 for me.
Osama's comeback.
Hey, Salem,
It was all the immigrants!
Oh, no.
The immigrants!
Okay.
Oh my god, dude.
Oh no.
Someone sent me this.
Welcome back, Pillar. I forgot you before you left.
Yeah, guys.
What about Lazy Story?
Okay,
Lazy
so
has one.
It's been
I
an
think it's
hour.
time to
now.
end it here. Okay. It's time to end the episode here. Okay, so this entire episode was a fucking introduction. This entire episode was an intro. We didn't even get to the actual podcast part. Thanks for your amazing hosting skills, Lazy. But this entire episode, one of the best episodes, I'd say, even though it was an entire intro. So,
Whose
thank
fault is
you,
that,
you
Golden?
three, for coming over and joining us. I will personally ping you when the episode is done, because I'm gonna have to edit this shit by my
Do
own.
not give them no credit.
Joe,
Give them no credit.
Golden, you
Shut
told
the
Lazy
fuck up.
to stop talking like 4 times
kill
while he was trying to do the
yourself.
intro.
Lazy,
Yes.
continue sleeping, don't say anything, and don't wake up.
I just
Okay,
sneezed.
thank you three for
Fucking
coming.
God.
Bless you.
This entire episode was an
I agree, that's
introduction. Cathal, you
Dude, motherfucker.
love
this entire
smooching little boys.
episode was an
God save the